try this out now. See how that fits on that corner right there. It's pretty good. I can flatten it out a little bit actually. So I'm just going to give it a shot with a hammer and flatten it out. Try that. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll tack it and I'll give it a shot when it's on there. Again, but I'm almost done. It's cutting nice. So very good. Next, I'll plant that in the middle, mostly. Get that so that's right down tight like that. Yeah, that's going to strengthen up the everything. Everything attached to everything strengthens it. Gotta clean the slag off a little bit. Again, and it's because I use straight CO2 for gas, for shielding gas. It's cheap and I get a good weld out of it. End off here, clean, tuck it in the machine. And pull what's left of this wire out. breaker and feed her in. And I usually shut the gas off. Turn up the wire speed all the way. And then I take the tip right off. Make sure that it comes out and then throw the tip back on. I think everybody knows this if they have a MIG welder for very long. And you just throw that back on there. Close the lid and you're loaded, ready to rock and roll. Okay, so we have that battery charger hooked up all night. Power this thing up, and I'm going to put the weld on the crossbar. I'm going to have to jack it because it's actually bowing right now, so I'm going to jack it up and put a safety prop in it. Put a safety prop in it, and I'm going to work underneath there safely. That's its full height. So now I need to put a jack between there and there, jack that way, and then weld a piece of material in there, hold this even more structurally strong, because right now it's safe. So with lots of screwing around with the Chinese power pack, I managed to get it to squeeze it out with a million pumps, and I finally got that beam straight there now. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut some angle iron, and I'm going to weld some angle iron on an angle like this, so it goes from this point to that point and gives it the maximum force against there. And I'll probably end up putting 4 pieces. We will see. Okay, so that's center. I'm going to cut it right here. I'm going to unhook the box, hook up the winch, and I'm going to roll the box off the trailer and see how that all functions. Okay, so we'll hook this in to our eye, and then we'll unlock all our locks, make them so they sit up and out. So jack this up. Okay, now I gotta go up a bit more. Okay, so that's what we've done so far. And the wheel. Now what I'm noticing is I just did that. I just pulled it off manually. And what I'm noticing now, when it hits the ground, I can push it off manually, and that is tilted. But I'm noticing that there's no wheels touching now. Now maybe there could be if I laid it down, but then it wouldn't tilt so well. So I might have to put another wheel on the front here. I have to put another wheel on the other end here so that it rolls off better. Okay, so when I let this down, what happens? That goes like that. That gap closes between the bed and the box. Got a little screeching going on. Need a little oil there. Now that's as low as it goes. Now I'm just going to winch it up. Winch it up and see if it gets into place. Now you see what's happening here? We're catching on the wheel. So let's just pull this up. And you can see that obviously I need a roller right there, right at that point. So I'm going to let it down a bit more now that it's on more. So this will be like a double operation. See, this goes down now, and then I can go in at the same time. in. And that's it. That's tight, and then this here should lock in. So that the pins aren't locking the box in. Rolls off. There we go. And then when I want to pull her up, I just put some wires here. So if I have it there like that, I'll let it down. Well, thanks for watching, everybody, and this will be number 8, and I'll see you in number 9. I said I was going to work on the gantry arms, but I decided I wanted to do a bunch of these other things that were kind of like half done, so now I'm kind of cleaning them up, and once those are done, then I can get cleaning up on the gantry arms and finish them and get the cylinders mounted and start working on the top arch. We'll see you in part 9.